Well, that was President-elect Trump referring to his conversation with the CEO of Carrier's parent company. Mr. Trump striking a deal, as you know, to keep about 1,000 jobs at the air conditioner plant in Indiana after the company originally said it would shift some of that production to Mexico. The President-elect and Mike Pence touring the plant yesterday. We weren't there, but Robin Maynard was, and he's a Carrier employee and our guest now. And Robin, it's nice to have you on the program. What was it like to be there yesterday when this was happening, when Donald Trump gave that speech?
Well, thank you for having me this morning. It's very exciting getting the opportunity to sit up on the front row and had been asked by the administration to be there. At first, when I got there, I didn't know if I had a seat or not because I was being told my seat was given up for probably some salary people or whatever, since I was not in the factory at the time they were passing out the invitations. But once they figured out who I was and stuff, then they came and grabbed me and told me that the administration wanted me up on the front row to be able to sit there and listen to President Trump,
and when you say
President-elect Trump.
And when you say administration, you were saying Trump's team wanted you to be in the front row?
That I'm not sure. I don't know because I didn't think about asking what administration. I didn't know if it was the administration of UTC or Donald Trump.
Well, either way, it doesn't matter, right, Robin? Because you were just glad to be up
right
there. I mean, that must have been cool to be able to see the President-elect talk to your company. And you were hoping you would be able to say thank you to him. Were you able to do that?
Yes, ma'am. I was. When he got done with his speech and stuff, he come across the front row, shook everybody's hand, and I was able to tell him thank you personally for going out of his way to save our jobs, and his reply back was, "You're welcome."
What was that moment like for you?
Very exciting, and a peace at mind knowing that my job and several other jobs were going to be retained here in the United States for quite some time now.
Well, I know you have a daughter that's going to be getting married soon, so you got a wedding you got to plan for, right, Robin? I mean, that's an expense. We know
yeah,
wedding these days.
We got that, and then we got a graduation next year, all in the same year. So
yeah,
and things were going to be tough to try and put everything together. So now we'll be able to do that. You
know, I'm just curious, there's a lot of debate on either side about whether or not it's good to have the government involved like this, whether or not it isn't. And there's such debate about it, Robin. I have to take a quick commercial break, but most of the people that are weighing in on that issue don't have jobs at stake. So I'd like to get your thoughts on that after a quick commercial break. We'll be back with Robin Maynard of Carrier in just a moment.